It's a crazy feeling, seems unreal. I usually can speak very flawlessly, but today I think I'm going to be absolutely cautious when you have one of the best podcasters of India. Very warm welcome, Siddharth Kannan.
यार मरीशा इतनी अच्छी प्रोफेशनल सालों से बात कर रही है, बॉस लेडी है, शो मस्ट गो ऑन, विच जहां मैंने आपको मैसेज भी किया था कि यू नो व्हाट, आई लव द कंटेंट दैट यू आर डूइंग.
Thank you.
मैं नर्वस हो रहा हूं यार, बट fabulous job, Ray.
Tell me, what were your lessons that you learned when you started your career so early?
My father would write my debates, my elocutions. He would teach me how to emphasize on words, how to use my voice.
I think you were the youngest, RJ. Take me through that chapter of your life.
जब मैं 14 साल का था,
Yes.
in 1994, so I was India's youngest radio host, and I entered a room where Mr. Bachchan was there. When you are genuinely yourself and you connect with people, you don't have to be in a certain way.
How did that show come into being that you and Baba Sehgal had done?
One day I got a call saying, "यार आप दोनों कहाँ हो? Come to Lower Parel Zoom TV office." We went there and they said, "जो करना है करो तुम दोनों कैमरा के सामने." So Baba and I went impromptu for 15 minutes.
Do you remember the first video of yours that went viral? Or
बंदी सही पॉडकास्टर है, सब सही सवाल पूछती है. शाबाश मेरी शेरनी.
शुक्रिया.
अपने आप को भी ऐसे कर लो तुम. कैमरा फोन,
हाँ.
कोई लाइट नहीं, कुछ नहीं. पहुंचा वहां पे, वरुण और आलिया बैठे थे, उनको यहाँ बैठाया वहां बैठाया. JW मैरियट का हम लोग ने कर्टन खोल दिया ताकि लाइट आए. मैंने एक सवाल पूछा कि वरुण, डिड यू हैव अ क्रश ऑन आलिया? आलिया, डिड यू एवर हैव अ क्रश ऑन वरुण? तो आलिया ने एक लाइन छोड़ दी कि हाँ, एट वन टाइम वी डिड. 12-15 मिनट का वीडियो था, डाल दिया. अगले दिन 10 बजे 90,000 व्यूज इन 4-5 days went to lakhs and lakhs. पर उससे मैंने एक चीज सीखा कि कंटेंट इंपॉर्टेंट होता है रे. Sometimes what you feel from inside translates to views as well. YouTube keeps me on my toes, and I'll tell you why, because dynamics keep changing.
Who's the star probably that you enjoyed interviewing the most?
Shah Rukh Khan. Thankfully, he follows my work. Anywhere I meet him, he comes and tells me, watching you on YouTube here, people say that Shah Rukh is arrogant. Oh yeah, he knew what he wanted.
Yeah.
A person who stands in bandstand and says, one day Mumbai will be my city. That's manifestation, right?
It is.
And sometimes you've got to be your own cheerleader.
One will imagine that we are happiest when we are at our peak. But here is my guest who is absolutely happy when you are at your best. Siddharth Kannan, one of the most prominent podcasters of our country, somebody who's loved by all and truly remembered for his remarkable work, whether it is on stage, in the radio station, or on your YouTube. What can I say about him? He has been so amazing, such a generous person, gave me lots of anecdotes, some life lessons, and a wonderful, inspiring watch. Don't want to say any more. I want you to listen up and watch him. It's a crazy feeling. Something that can give me butterflies in my stomach right now. Seems unreal. I usually can speak very flawlessly, but today I think I'm going to be absolutely cautious, aware, and all of that when you have one of the best podcasters of India sitting on the couch with you. Very warm welcome, Siddharth Kannan.
यार मरीशा इतनी अच्छी प्रोफेशनल सालों से बात कर रही है, बॉस लेडी है, शो मस्ट गो ऑन, विच जहां मैंने आपको मैसेज भी किया था कि यू नो व्हाट, आई लव द कंटेंट दैट यू आर डूइंग.
Thank you.
मैं नर्वस हो रहा हूं यार. मैं तब से जिप ऐसे नीचे ऊपर नीचे कर रहा हूं क्योंकि मुझे इतना स्ट्रेस है. बट fabulous job, Ray.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to call you Sid. And that's how everyone in our industry loves to call you, Sid K. You know, fabulous job is something you have done. You have truly made your mark in a very different way. And kudos to you. You've actually done like a makeover and you have evolved in your style and changed yourself and transformed into someone who's unbelievably there in that space with everyone you meet. Which is the real Sid?
बहुत अच्छा सवाल पूछा है. You know, so I started my career जब मैं 14 साल का था.
Yes.
In 1994. So I was India's youngest radio host, still the youngest radio host,
Still.
as per the book of records. And what happened is, I was 14, I got onto radio. So obviously I was this bindas, carefree boy. The only reason that I would do radio is कि यार क्लास 11th में कॉलेज में जाऊंगा
हाँ.
और लड़कियां सोचेंगी क्या पॉपुलर लड़का आया है यार. And that was the only intent. Though I came from a middle class family, parents were in the corporate world. So obviously I had this crazy energy, not afraid to lose. So I got into radio, फिर television हुआ, फिर voice overs हुआ, ये सब हुआ. But over a period of time, I developed a very emotional side to me. And when I was a little younger, my parents left Bombay and moved down south because they were in the corporate world. So they used to move very often. तो जब 16 साल का था मैंने कहा मैं आपके साथ शिफ्ट नहीं करूंगा, मैं बंबई में रहूंगा, आपसे पैसे नहीं लूंगा, ये सब. But with their blessing stayed back.
Okay.
But here was this boy who was 16 years old at that time, doing all the work in entertainment business. But over a period of time was also very emotional deep down. बट वो मैं दिखाता नहीं था क्योंकि मुझे लगता था रोना किसी के सामने, ये सब माने लोग सोचेंगे सॉफ्टनेस दिखाना, लोग सोचेंगे क्या है रे इसको क्या है. सो आई वाज ऑलवेज कीप द हाई एनर्जी साइड व्हिच वाज a part of me.
Yeah.
But I would keep it dominant all the time because I was so scared to show my vulnerabilities. And there were times that, you know, I would come back home and when I was 23, I bought my own apartment at that time.
Really?
तो 3 BHK मैंने खरीदा था और मैं हमेशा जाता था in one room, watch TV, eat food and leave next day for work. I would not even see the other rooms. And I always wanted people around me, right? तो Saturday night होता था, event खत्म करता था as a host. I would start making plans कि Sunday afternoon 10 लोग आ जाओ, Sunday evening 5 लोग आ जाओ, because I wanted people around me. But I could never tell those people कि यार मैं थोड़ा lonely feel कर रहा हूँ, you know. And suddenly जब मैंने YouTube शुरू किया and जब मैं events भी करता था, वो भी stamp लग गया, energy, power, crazy guy, which is also a part of me. But I developed the other side which was waiting to come out. पर जब मैं event करता था लोग बोलते थे यार भाई आजा तो तोड़ फोड़ कर दे.
That's the way people have seen you all these years.
So then you come, you do that, you do that. Also because you're making money out of it.
Yes.
They've also got a perception of that and they've called you because of that.
Yeah.
So I said, which is that one place where I can actually showcase a side which I've dubbed for years, yeah. And that's where YouTube helped me. So मेरे लिए, on a very serious note, YouTube is my family. YouTube is my best friend because YouTube was the only friend who allowed me to showcase a side that I was desperately wanting to show. But I was not sure कि वो जो soft emotional side है, जो एक बंदा softly बोलता है, एक लाइन बोल देता है, 10 लाइन किसी और की सुनता है, वो वर्क करेगा कि नहीं यार. क्योंकि इनिशियल यूट्यूब वीडियोस हाई एनर्जी थे, पागलपंती थे, जोक्स था. पर मैंने कहा चल यार जो होगा देखा जाएगा, एटलीस्ट लेट मी ट्राई. सो द 2-3 podcasts that I did, which were very heartfelt, they didn't take off initially. But in the 4th-5th week, it took off. And people started saying, अरे सिड यार तुम बड़ा मुझे पसंद है यार. Sid, I saw you teary-eyed यार. Sid, I saw you this. And I started loving the fact that people love that side of me, which I was very scared to show, Ray.
Interesting.
Very sad to show.
But it was a chance that it is a gamble, Sid, because everyone in our industry knows you as, honestly, if I have to say, Ranveer Singh happened much later to the entertainment industry. Siddharth Kannan happened first. You were always full of energy. You would have climbed onto any table. I remember co-hosting a show with you years back.
अच्छा.
And I remember not getting a chance to speak. I just realized मैं आई गई पता नहीं चला because सिद्धार्थ कन्नल was...
Sorry रे यार.
Yeah, you better say sorry now.
Sorry कसम से यार.
I was like, ये हो क्या रहा है? मेरे माइक की भी जरूरत नहीं है because you were just there and the audience. It was an Audi event. The audience was so much in love with your energy. They were just reacting and responding to that craziness. And you're right. That is just the way we've seen you. So when you come in a new avatar, it's always a gamble. As an artist, do you feel there is a time in your life when it's okay to play this gamble, or any time is the right time to play this kind of a gamble?
देखो, honestly, it depends on the stages that you're in. बहुत जरूरी है. मेरा वो स्टेज आ गया था जहां पे मैं और उस साइड को दबा नहीं सकता था.
हाँ.
Like I would look at myself in the mirror and I would say, यार सिड यार, ये साइड निकाल यार, ये साइड निकाल दे तू यार. And I used to do that. And my mother would say, listen, you're such an affectionate boy. Or maybe those one or two friends that I have would see that side of me. And
which is your closest people.
Closest, that's it. And honestly, मैं बोलूँ एक और confession, I don't have more than 2-3 friends. I have great acquaintances.
Of course.
But I genuinely have 2-3 friends only. I remember I had this very dear friend of mine, a lady who was very close to me, ठीक है? तो मैं उसके साथ hang out करता था. And then she would say, Siddharth, this guy is your best friend. This lady is your best friend. That guy is your best friend. तेरे कितने best friends हैं? And I felt very offended. You're feeling jealous of me. I've got so many best friends. And now when I look back, it was the truth, because you can only have 2 to 3 best friends.
Yes.
I did not care after a point about that gamble, because when I did that one podcast where I did exactly what I felt from the heart, I slept very well in the night.
Oh.
मैं बहुत अच्छी तरह सोया.
And
I
you
felt
know.
relief. When I was walking down my building, getting into the car, I felt much lighter the next day. And then I said, itna lightness, I've never felt, whether it was with fame, whether it was with partying with friends or making money. I felt light. Just doing what my heart told me to do. Again, I reiterate, there is the other side also. But that side comes out when I want it to come out.
Yeah.
All right?
True.
अब वो नहीं रहता यार कि
This is as much you.
as much you, that's it.
Yeah.
Before you would fight the battle, नहीं यार अब छोड़ो यार. जैसे अगर इंटरव्यू करने जा रहे हो, some stars you've interviewed when you were
Yeah.
in your early 30s, you'd enter at this stage and say, अरे यार अब तो मजा आएगा भाई, अबे कर. And then you're like, oh my God, but I don't want that route. But now, like I said, for me, it was not a gamble. It was just that. अब मुझे करना ही है.
ही है. Tell me, जितने लोगों को आप इंटरव्यू करते हो, do you feel कि they also had a part to play in the way you were able to bring out the real you? Because a lot of times when you listen to stories around you and when you connect with people, kahin na kahi, they tend to bring out something that was probably within you, which you had also probably forgotten of. But interacting with them, going into their deeper stories and thoughts, brings out something in you which you are also subconsciously not really aware. Do you think they impacted you?
My God, what a question, Ray. सच्चे दिल से. You know, I was waiting for someone to ask me this question. I swear on God. और मैं एक चीज humility के साथ बोल रहा हूँ. मुझे बहुत podcast के calls आते हैं, but I hardly do podcasts. I'll tell you why. And there's a reason why.
Okay.
Because I feel it's not about the views. I feel that I should trust someone with my story. And I've known your husband for so many years.
Yes.
And I've liked your content because I saw it on Instagram. It is the truth. So when I started talking to people, some people who've had issues in their lives, some people who are big superstars, but they start opening up with their vulnerabilities. मेरे लिए, those podcasts have become spiritual growth stories. Me growing. So I saw ladies and performers, non-performers outside the entertainment business. They all started telling me things and I said, wow, And then I started relating it to my life. And I said, if they can be this way, why can't I also take those sides out? Can I tell you, I've never been more candid in my life than this phase.
Really?
I've never been more as candid. And you know why? Because I feel people are being so candid with me.
Yes.
And I see, kya taakat hai yaar candidness mein?
Yes.
Because what we would do is, someone would ask us for an opinion. आप डायरेक्ट बोलते अरे बुरा है, अच्छा है. पर हम लोग क्या करते थे? देखो, बेटर हो सकता है. क्या? And you would do this whole घुमा के. Then I had people on my show saying, फट 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 फट. I said, ये ऐसे हो सकते हैं. Obviously, नियत ऐसी होनी चाहिए. You don't want to hurt anyone. You don't want anyone to feel low about themselves. But it's also about being truthful, right?
Yes.
And yes, those people brought a major transformation in my life. So for me, when I sit for a podcast, it is growth for me as a human being. Imagine a guest who spent 30 years in the business talking about their lives. Even if I grasp 10% of their life, I've saved 3 years of my life.
True.
Right?
So beautifully put, but absolutely bang on. I think you just end up growing so much more. It's like you have lived all those lives. The minute you are spending that kind of time with them, their mistakes are probably mistakes you would not entail to, because you're learning from someone else. Tell me, what were your lessons that you learned when you started your career so early? At 14, I think you were the youngest, RJ. It is too young an age to even understand what one wants to do in life. I want you to go into a flashback mode and tell me, who would teach you, train you, help you understand क्या सही है, गलत है, techniques क्या होनी चाहिए as an RJ, because I'm sure it's the RJ work that led you into voiceovers. So take me through that chapter of your life.
So let me tell you, my parents, my amma, appa, were ahead of their times.
Okay.
I remember my father would come from his office, and next day I had an exam and I was studying Hindi or some subject. So my father asked me that, how many hours have you studied? मैंने कहा, Appa, I've studied like 3 hours. He shut my book, closed my book, and said, come play tennis with me. I went and played tennis with him. I swam with him, came back home. He said, now have dinner. After that, study 1 or 2 hours and give the exam tomorrow. And my father would write my debates, my elocutions. He would teach me how to emphasize on words, how to use my voice.
No.
He would also explain the lines he would write for me for a debate and tell me, what's your viewpoint? I've written this, but what's your viewpoint? So voice was good because obviously it's father ki deen, genetics. But the fact that my parents made me realize there's much more to studies, right? And my brother also was a radio host in Delhi, Rishi K. And he's one of India's biggest radio hosts.
Yeah.
So obviously he was a very big inspiration too.
Sure.
So when both of us were alone in Bombay at one point of time, we stayed with each other for a couple of years. Then he took another apartment. I took another apartment. And we started staying separately, not for anything else, because we were growing up. We wanted our own space. And both of us were not taking money from home. So we were fending for ourselves. But yes, inspiration, father, training me in debates, elocutions, hearing my brother be on stage, that was a great factor. So family helped me in terms of just observing them, holding my hand, telling me how to talk. But Manisha, one beautiful question that you asked, which is this, is that at that time, otherwise, I had no one to hold my hand.
Exactly.
I had no one to hold my hand. But I developed something for which later I was made to feel bad. So I was fearless, right? So I had a Ronnie Screwvala come into my studio. I was the 16-year-old boy who said, Ronnie sir, kaise hain aap? Kya chal raha hai? And it started working because there were no dynamics, right? I would talk to a Ronnie Screwvala like I would talk to a Marisha, which means I'm respectful towards you. I'm respectful towards a Ronnie Screwvala, but I'm being very bindas. I remember I was 16 years old and I entered a room where Mr. Bachchan was there. And in those days, Mr. Bachchan had hardcore aura.
Yes.
He still has it, but obviously now he's more accessible.
Right.
समझिए आप?
Yes.
क्योंकि आप उनको videos में देखते हो, paparazzi videos में देखते हो. So now you can access Bachchan sir.
Yeah.
I went at a time when Mr. Bachchan wasn't seen too much. Either he was in the films or You'd probably see him somewhere for some launch, and that's it. And I entered the room, and the PR person came and told me, देखो सिद्धार्थ, ये मिस्टर बच्चन है, ज़्यादा ओवर मत कर देना, तुम संभाल लेना. So I met Mr. Bachchan, and then I just said, Bachchan साहब, मैं लखनऊ से हूँ और आप इलाहाबाद से हैं, and all that. But I started holding myself back in that radio interview. And I sensed that Mr. Bachchan sensed that. He sensed it. So then he said, अच्छा, रोक दीजिए 2 मिनट. And he stopped the recording. And he started talking to me about Lucknow, यार. तो आप लखनऊ से हैं? मैं बहुत लखनऊ जाया करता था यार. तो लखनऊ अब कैसा है? सिद्धार्थ बताओ ना. Can I call you Sid? I said, sir, आप बुलाइए सिड. हमारे exactly what he said. Can I call you Sid?
Can I call you Sid?
And then I realized कि बच्चन साहब मुझे decode कर रहे हैं, because वो समझ गए थे कि लड़का थोड़ा है. तो end of that conversation I said, sir, एक चीज बोलूं ना. तो बोले, क्या है बताओ ना यार, क्या है? You can tell me anything. I'm as old as you. I said, as old as me? So I said, sir, मुझे बोला गया है कि मैं अपने आप को रोकूं. He said, क्यों? मैं अपने आप को नहीं रोक रहा हूं, तो आप अपने आप को क्यों रोकेंगे? Who said that? I said, you should go for it. And I gave high fives to Mr. Bachchan when I was 16 years old. I was having fun with him. And I remember that whole hall was quiet. And they all started clapping. That's when I realized, when you are genuinely yourself and you connect with people, you don't have to be in a certain way. एक थियरी था ना, लोग बोलते हैं एमडीज के साथ आप ऐसे रहो, बार बार एक ही चीज करो, रिस्पेक्ट मेंटेन करना जरूरी है. बट आई रियलाइज्ड, यार, मिस्टर बच्चन एक्सेप्ट मी फॉर दिस. सो व्हाट हैपेंड इज, ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, I learned the art of being very bindas even more. Because it worked with the Screwwala sir, it worked with Mr. Bachchan, it worked with everyone. And then the fraternity started realizing that he walks into a room and he talks to everyone as his friend.
True.
But there came a cycle when I had a few friends who were also from the entertainment business, who started making me feel bad about this. They started saying, अरे यार, तू पार्टी में आ जाता है, तू सबका दोस्त हो जाता है, तू सबसे बिंदास बात करता है. So I went through an internal turmoil. I was like, यार, ये जो मैं कर रहा हूं, मैं गलत कर रहा हूं क्या? क्योंकि मेरे 5 दोस्त मुझे बोल रहे हैं, this is not the way to be.
Meaning they felt you're taking away the limelight? Is that the concern?
Later on I felt.
Oh.
It's like today, you know, I met your mother in the same house.
Yeah.
But I met your mother as my friend. I actually started hugging your mother in the next 5 minutes of meeting her up.
She still remembers that.
I'm telling you, I was dancing with her as if I would dance with my best friend.
Yeah.
But I had these friends who started making me believe कि यार, MD से भी बिंदास बात करता है, इससे भी बिंदास बात कर रहा है, T सीरीज के ओनर के साथ भी बिंदास बात कर रहा है. And they started making me feel bad about the way I was. And I couldn't tell that to my mother, I couldn't tell that to my father, because they would be like, बच्चा है हम यहाँ हमारे पास. I had no one to confide. And then I have to step out performing day in and day out. So I had this major turmoil and I was like, यार, मैं हूँ कौन, मुझे क्या करना है? And I held myself back a little bit. I held myself back. And then suddenly I felt from within a stagnation. मुझे कुछ लग रहा जो मेरा एक्सप्लोजन हो रहा था, ठक हो गया था वो. And then again I called up my mother and finally confided to her कि देख माँ, I'm feeling this. She said, listen, yeah, you have nothing to lose. Worst comes to worst, I will feed you rasam, sambar, tair sadam. You come back here. That's it. And that's when I again ended up being myself.
Being yourself.
But then I realized it's so important to have the right friends around you, Marisha.
Yes.
It's very important.
To give you the right, I'd say to give you the right energy and to let you be. Because a lot of times it happens in our industry, है ना? इतने सारे लोग, सबकी opinions, और आप सुनते हो, consume करते हो, आपको ऐसा लग रहा है आप affect नहीं हो रहे हो, but कहीं ना कहीं it can affect you, it can get you confused. I feel a lot of anchors go through this in different phases. When they're young, they're obviously looking their best. उस time पे they are compared to somebody senior and they are fed in कि इनकी तरह करो, इनकी तरह करो. Then when they come out of their own shell and they come into their being, then they are told, oh, now your clock is ticking. Now there's somebody younger. So you're constantly put in a race when perhaps you don't want to even be in the race and you just want to be yourself. So it's so important to have that right energy, environment around you. But ये भी मुझे लगता है सिर्फ कि जो आउट ऑफ मुंबई से आते हैं इन बॉम्बे, चाहे वो बॉलीवुड हो या तो एंटरटेनमेंट इवेंट स्पेस हो, लाइक यू हैड दैट हेजिटेशन कि मैं मॉम को बोलूँ, डैड को बोलूँ, शुड आई बॉदर देम? बिकॉज इनवेरिएबली पेरेंट्स का पहला रिएक्शन होता है घर वापस आ जाओ.
They feel for you, right?
They feel for you. It's not like they don't have faith in you. They feel for you. They don't want you to go through that pain. And I feel in our event industry, so many people are actually a victim of that pressure and are not able to share enough and tell people because they don't want to be, counted as weak. That is something that holds them back, and I see them then perhaps going the wrong way. I'm sure you have come across many people who made wrong choices because of that. Do you ever reach out to people and try to help them because you've been around for long enough to know that, hey, you have the potential, don't succumb, stick to it, hang on to it? Are you that kind of person who goes out of your way?
Can I tell you one thing very honestly?
Yeah.
In our business, I speak for our business.
Yeah.
Sometimes the feedback may not be taken rightly too. It is a profession which builds your ego up too. You could do an event, you step out, you have 20 people clapping for you, and you start feeling, I've arrived. Hai na? And it's about ego, it's about fame, it's about money, it's about glamour. And you can get sucked into all these things very easily, right? You can feel you're the best thing to happen to entertainment business if 20 people clap for you in an audience.
True.
It is, right? It's the high.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to a magician. I'll take her name also, Suhani, right?
Okay.
Suhani, I'm very fond of her. And I did a podcast with her years back. And she said she would be on stage with me. She'd feel on top of the world. But the moment she got off stage, sat in a car, driving back alone, it would hit her. It also depends on who's willing to take your feedback.
Yeah.
There have been times when I want to give feedbacks. Or maybe I can see their vulnerability. But if you tap into it at that time, it could backfire because they're not willing to open up to you, right?
Wow.
Because they've got that facade on and I can sense it. And now, forget talent. I think the only thing I've been gifted by the man above is my ability to connect with people. That's my biggest power. Power, not in terms of power, but I think in a very spiritual way. I genuinely feel I understand people very well.
Yes.
I meet people, even if he's being, in that handshake, I can feel he's a person who you just take him to the corner and talk to him for 2 minutes, he might break down.
Oh.
I mean it. I sense that.
My God.
And I had that ability since I was in school, which I dub out, but I get it out. But you need to know what is the time where they're willing to take that as help. If you want to help them, it could also be taken as, hey, you think I'm weak? You're trying to show that you're
oh my God,
the bigger person, right?
Wow.
It just happens, right?
I'm
Today,
sure.
if I was in a phase years back and you would have come and said, hey, Sid, is everything all right?
Yeah.
And I would say, hey, what do you mean, Marisha, yaar? Main to theek hu yaar, kyun? Are kya kuch problem hoga? I'll be like that.
Yeah.
So you've got to understand when is the right time
Yeah.
to help people. But having said that, at this stage, I purely want to give back a lot. Now, I'll give you an example. In September, my dates were hardcore packed with events. And 4 days back to back, I had dates where another brand also wanted me and all that. For the first time, I actually told that agency guy that, you know what, bhai, I can't do it. Agar tere ko bura na lage to, main ek do logo ko recommend karu kya? And he said, हाँ बोल ना यार. I said, पक्का ना भाई. And I genuinely recommended 2 other MCs. And genuinely did that. Out of which one MC called me 5-6 days back and said, bhai, I didn't call you that time, but thank you. And I felt so good. And I even told him that you thanked me, not that I wanted the thanks, but it made me feel more empowered to help more people.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you also need someone to say thank you, na?
That's true.
Sometimes it's easy to say expectations नहीं होनी चाहिए, हम काम करते हैं zero expectation. नहीं यार,
नहीं यार,
हम human beings हैं, machine नहीं है.
नहीं यार.
अगर कोई thank you बोल भी दे एक बार तो आप 4 चीजें और करोगे.
Yes.
But I really want to give back. And I really want to do it from my heart. Because right now, I would touch wood be at a very beautiful stage in my life
Yeah.
where, you know, your events are happening, your voiceovers happening. YouTube empowers you to be free in more ways than one. Your dependency is not there on anyone anymore. So whatever you do, you just do it because you love it beyond
Yeah.
a point and a junoon for it.
Yeah.
At this stage, I'm so light in the head that if anybody wants to come, like today we were talking about YouTube,
Yes.
and I really want you to do well, and you're doing well because I want you to win. Because if I don't give back at this stage, when am I
Yeah.
going to give back?
Wow.
Yeah.
Sid, I want to go to this weird phase, and I'm calling it weird for a reason. there was this show that you and Baba Sehgal had done. I don't know if you want to be reminded about
Dore,
it.
please, bolo bindas. We own every part of our journey.
You do, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's one of those cringe moments, I think, of your life. Because I used to watch that show weirdly. I don't know why I would watch that show. It's a very weird thing that I had a little crush on Baba Sehgal, which most of the girls had during that
During
phase.
that time, of course.
Yeah, for what reason? Now if I have to look back, I just question my choice. But yeah. So
Baba's partying right now. ये सुन के वो jump कर रहा है इस वक्त, हाँ? He's kissing the walls right now. By the way, he loves kissing walls, huh?
oh, he does?
Yeah. And he treats the wall as his bestest half.
I hope
Janeman, he calls the wall Janeman. And he's not deprived.
he's not deprived clearly, but you are not his wall, right?
There is only one wall in my life, Rahul Dravid.
Oh, well done. Now Hemant Kale is disappointed.
आपका पति वो भी साला सीधा बंदा है यार बहुत. अच्छा, you did well.
Yeah, good karma. Tell me, how did that show come into being? And did you feel weird about the whole thing? Or were you really enjoying the element the way it seemed on screen?
तो क्या हुआ उस टाइम पे Zoom TV पे
हाँ.
I'm not taking any pot shot on any anchor, please. तो लोग ऐसे बात करते, जो भी हो रहा है, इधर भी हो रहा है, उधर भी हो रहा है, देखते रहिए Zoom TV.
Yeah.
They used to have that accent and speak
Correct.
हिंदी.
Yes.
हम लोग ठहरे लखनऊ के लोग, तो जब हिंदी बोलते तो हिंदी बोलते हैं. तो हमें बुलाया गया था. उससे पहले एक बैक स्टोरी है.
हाँ.
तो बाबा और मुझे बुलाया गया कि भाई तुम दोनों एक रेडियो शो स्टार्ट करो. तो Baba and I had an audio studio together.
Okay.
And I was sitting doing some voiceovers. Baba walked in and said, भाई कुछ करते हैं यार. So on the spot, we recorded a 5-minute radio demo. No script. On the spot. Tak, 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 tak हो गया. He gave it to me on a CD.
Okay.
And I took it to the radio station head. And that head loved it. So he played it to the head of the publication. Who said, यार बहुत सुपर है, इसको रेडियो में डालो.
हाँ.
Then one day I got a call saying, यार रेडियो में रोक दो. Then I said, चलो रिजेक्ट हो गया यार, किसी ने पत्ता काट दिया होगा. You know how it is, different layers. So I called up Baba.
हाँ.
He said, नहीं हो रहा है. Then 2 hours later they said, आप दोनों कहाँ हो? तो I said, I'm in Andheri West. Baba was also in Andheri West. Come to Lower Parel, Zoom TV office. We went there. And then suddenly, like your studio, there were 2 chairs. And they said, जो करना है करो तुम दोनों कैमरा के सामने. So Baba and I went impromptu for 15 minutes. And on the spot we were told 3-year contract for Zoom TV, me and Baba.
No way.
And paid very, very heavily. Kyunki they wanted to change the channel from a fashion channel to a Bollywood channel. And they realized Bollywood means अपने बंदे ना.
Yes.
Baba is relatable at the end of the day. चाहे जो भी हो. कॉलेज में एक बंदा है जो बोलता है, you know, टिकी टिकी ताई ताई ताई. कोई ना कोई होता है ना कॉलेज में. तो they said, आ जाओ. That was our pilot. And we went on for 3 to 4 years. Within a week, We were number one on Zoom. We crossed ratings which were unimaginable and went on to 3 to 4 years. And at that time, the only thing we didn't do was we used to get a lot of calls कि भाई बाबा और तुम आओ एंकर साथ में करो और बाबा रैप करेगा. And thanks to मुझे थोड़ा बहुत रैप आने लग गया, थोड़ा बहुत, you know. And at that time, Baba was busy doing his rap shows. I was doing my events. We couldn't synergize the live event space. Otherwise, we would have minted money.
Like this on stage, from on screen to on stage jodi.
That was the only thing we didn't do. Because Baba would call and say, yaar, bhai, main busy hu. He would call me, main busy hu. And we could never do that.
Damn.
But can I tell you, we used to shoot three episodes a day. And they just used to give us pointers, one line. And those days, it was the era of people reading out scripts.
Okay.
Because
you mean no prompter?
There was a prompter,
Okay.
yes, but reading it out. So anchors, everything was written down. Like how you're going impromptu with your research.
Yes.
Us time pe television, especially channels like Zoom TV.
Yeah.
They had all these, Namaskar.
Yeah.
वेलकम टू जूम. और हाथ ऐसे मूवमेंट होता था. ये या ये, ये या ये, और यहाँ पे मेरा हाथ ऐसे जा रहा है, हाथ मुंडी कवर कर रहा है, बाबा मुझे टपली मार रहा है. एंड इट ब्रॉट अ सेंस ऑफ यूफोरिया इन दोस डेज. Freshness. That's what we are doing on YouTube or digital. What are you doing? Being real. We did it that time.
Yes.
Because Baba was like that. I was like that.
True.
And at times people say, तुम दोनों कर क्या रहे हो यार? कर क्या रहे हो? But people used to watch.
I'm sure they were also confused. ये चल क्या रहा है? ये हो क्या रहा है?
But I want to tell you one thing, okay? तो just before Zoom TV days, मुझे बड़ा चस्का था टेलीविजन का यार. I wanted to be an anchor, not an actor. ठीक है? तो मैं चैनल वी के ऑडिशन के लिए गया था. एंड वहां पे वापस मेरे हाथ इधर उधर, लाइक यू नो, कैसी मनीषा यार, ये ठीक है ना, क्या चल रहा है यार, ये सब. तो I again got everyone in that audition clapping for me. Pom. Said, bhai, kya kiya? The creative director walked up to me and said, fabulous, man. Fabulous. But you know what? I can't hire you. Or aise baat hai. You know what? I can't hire you for a VJ, but you can write scripts for us. मैंने कहा, script for us है? तो बोला नहीं, because you know what? Your body language is, your hands are all over the place. You know, you need to hold your hands back. You need to stand in a particular way. एक तो वो जो ऐसा अंग्रेजी बोल रहा था ना, वो एक्सेंट के साथ, मेरा पर मेरी माँ ने मुझे उस समय सिखाया 10 to 1 काउंट कर. So I was doing 1, 2, 3, 4. And और वो हमारा ही बंदा था यार, देसी इंडियन बंदा. But that time there was a big culture of
accent.
Foreigners coming,
yes.
Indians talking with an accent.
With an
what
accent.
Culture that it was thought to be very cool.
Yeah.
It was that time I think when nightclubs में Bollywood बजता था, और लोग एक दूसरे को देखते थे, चले कि नहीं, चले कि नहीं.
You were not cool.
You were not cool to dance to Bollywood. So it was that. So he was talking with an accent.
Yeah.
I said, sir, एक तो जो मैंने बोला है, वो कोई स्क्रिप्ट नहीं है. दूसरा मैंने कहा हाथ हिलाया मैं क्या. So he then said, try another take. With your hands just being like this.
Ouch.
So I said the whole thing and I did this and I felt so uncomfortable. So then he said, no, yeah, it won't happen, but call me back. And he offered me a salary of 1.5 lakhs to write scripts for VJs in those days.
That's a lot of money.
Late 90s, early 2000 type. But मैंने ना बोल दिया यार. I really said no. Now would you believe, जब हम लोग YouTube करते हैं, यूट्यूबर्स आए हैं, क्या करते हैं? वो ऐसे करते हैं हाथ. क्या करते हैं? क्या कुछ नहीं करते ना.
True. They're just themselves.
They're just themselves. When you talk to a friend, you talk like this. और मनीषा चल रहा है क्या? You don't do that ना. तो भाई, VJing is being yourself.
So true.
But those days, imagine all this. हाथ ऐसे होना चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए, वो होना चाहिए. हाँ, उस चैनल भी ऑडिशन में मुझे याद है, मैंने वर्ड तफरी यूज की. मैंने यार तफरी बहुत चल रही है. तफरी, people won't understand. Sid, tough. What's the tough? ऐसा था.
बाप रे.
तो ये सब था. So,
but it was a tempting offer, Sid.
I know, writing that, huh?
Yeah, that kind of money to get offered, it's very tempting, especially when you're staying by yourself in Bombay.
पर मैंने
But
ना कहा
it's a
यार.
chance you
और
took
ओपन
and how.
प्रॉमिस 1.5 लाख रुपए स्क्रिप्टिंग का, क्योंकि
Amazing.
मेरे पास एक चीज हमेशा रहा है, एक विजन रहा है.
Yeah.
I've always had a vision, man. I've always felt that this is the next path that I should take. वो instinct में था यार.
Absolutely. And see, that didn't work out and Zoom happened. And what a successful show that was.
And where जहाँ पे हाथ इधर उधर सब हो
I
रहा था.
swear, it was honestly, it felt like it's your studio. तुम दोनों का, मतलब, we have entered your home. That is just the vibe you both had in that show. Tell me, are you in touch with Baba? Do you all
Of
work together
course,
now?
no, we don't work together, but we talk once in a while.
Oh, you
पर एक
do?
चीज मैं तारीफ करता हूँ बाबा की, हाँ.
Ah,
Marisha, people are talking about rap, people are talking about this. When did that guy do it, यार?
yes.
और एक और चीज
Absolutely.
बोलता हूँ, एक और चीज बोलता हूँ. You give him a word,
Hmm.
he'll make a rap on the spot.
Yeah.
एक वर्ड कुछ भी. अब टकीला बोल दो, ठक उसमें कर देगा.
बाप रे.
आप समोसा बोल दो, उसमें कर देगा. He was so sharp.
Yes.
He was so sharp. Yes, there was a segment that used to make fun of him too. But he was again ahead of his times.
Yeah.
आज क्या कर रहे हैं लोग? यही तो कर रहे हैं ना यार.
वही कर रहे हैं. और आज चल रहा है.
चल
And
रहा
how?
है.
And
तो हमेशा आप नोटिस करो, जो लोग समय से आगे थे, इतिहास, हिस्ट्री ने बताया आपको कि लोग उनका मजाक उड़ाते हैं.
yeah.
But at that time, when people are making fun of you, is when you got to realize, am I getting
Yeah.
embarrassed at this stage of being made fun of? Or I'm really going to be tough inside. Baba was ridiculed.
Yeah.
I was told, अरे क्या कर रहे हैं, संता बनता, ये है, ये है,
Yeah.
all that.
I remember even that phase when you had got into this space where you would interview Bollywood stars. I remember this where you would always be the more aggressive talker. Like you are interviewing a cast, but cast se zyada it would always end up being you who is speaking. But you must be definitely having too much of confidence in yourself to able to sometimes unknowingly overshadow a lot of actors. I don't know if you realize this.
No, but can
But
I
you
tell
have
you?
unknowingly perhaps.
No, but
that-
can I give you a confession?
Yeah.
चलो ये भी confession देता हूँ.
Bolo.
चलो आज पिटारा खुला. Or as the channel V guy would say, Pitara
Pitara
Kola. Pitara Kola. Have you ever spoken like that?
Yes, when I had auditioned for Channel V. That's why
You too.
that's why I could relate to it.
Pitara Kola.
And Zoom also. There is a guy called Harminder.
Harry yaar, Harry.
Harry. So from Showbiz, he moved to Zoom.
Huh.
And Harry was very fond of me as an anchor for Live Space and all that. He told me, come and give an audition. And they took me into this room. They didn't brief me, nothing. There was a prompter. I'm from stage. I'm used to moving my hands and thinking of what I want to say. They said, read out these lines. I'm not even able to identify where is the camera, and there's a prompter, and I'm just reading out, and my eyes just locked with the camera. And I knew that I'm not getting this job. And I also realized that day that I should stop trying to get into television where they have scripts given for me. I'm much better off when I'm told, do your thing. That's how I got into sports. Star Sports, 10 Sports, no script. Ye race hai. Watch the race, make your notes and speak online. So I know what exactly you are saying. I have done all that.
Arey, now you can understand me, yaar. Huh? Bro, you rock, yaar. But
Tell me when you are just being out there yourself, fearless as one understands you. And then after achieving so much success, Sid, you are put in the most embarrassing situation by a so-called star. And you are suddenly out there. Everyone commenting the way they want to on you, people passing around a certain video clip, and the way it gets circulated, it can
you're talking
just-
about a press con?
Yes, I am.
Yes. Huh.
Yes, I am. Because I know you, I didn't even have the courage to call you then, but I could not even imagine what you are going through. But people have watched that clip of that press con repeatedly, sent it all across. How do you deal with that? And do you really question yourself, or do you question the celebrity, or have you asked God, like, why the hell did this happen to me?
Okay, now brilliant. I'm so happy you asked me that. And believe you me, when that thing happened for 2 days to 3 days, I had so many calls on my phone, I didn't even pick up the call. But can I tell you, and I mean it honest to God, I was so cool as a cucumber, and I'll tell you why. If you Google that, get onto Google history, everyone, whether it's media publications, everyone has written about me handling the situation very, very solidly.
Yeah.
It was handled very. So, whichever star said that couple of lines, you see, media's backed me up to the hilt. And please Google that and you'll see it. And believe you me, I still didn't feel on cloud nine because I understand where it comes from. It's a situation where a star sees a press con, which is very long.
Yeah.
As a host, we have some muddas. We are briefed. You know what? Keep this entertaining. Or, you know what? Keep it straight up. You're briefed. Now, you tell me, like this time when I did the IFA press conference, the brief was keep it entertaining, but at the right moment, keep it straight up. I had 40 stars on the IFA platform, press con, South and Bollywood.
Yes.
And I got 40 of them to dance, rap, jump.
Yeah.
With viral clips, including with Shah Rukh.
Yeah.
In that, the brief was very straight up. You know, there are ministers, there are sponsors, and there are a lot of people who are going to talk on stage. So make sure it's straight up and you keep calling speakers because there's so many people who are going to be there. Tourism ministers.
There are
commitments.
There are commitments.
I don't decide the flow. And I could see that maybe the actor or the star was getting restless with that. Maybe being called multiple times on stage.
True.
But honestly, you know, because you're a host, we don't decide how many times he comes on stage, right?
Yes.
If it was up to me, the star would have said, you know what, Siddharth, mujhe ek baar bola, I would have called them.
Yeah.
Or him once and got done and dusted with it. I felt the star got a little impatient at that time because being called again and again. But can I even tell you that when the press con got over, he came, he smiled, he said, yaar, tera awaaz, superb. He came and told me this. And there's another clip that next year when I did the press con in, I think, Spain, Madrid, the first line he comes and tells me on stage, which is again on YouTube, if you type his name and mine, and he says, great job, great voice. He did that. So I understand where he comes from because at that point of time, maybe he got impatient. But one thing I did very, very clearly was I didn't take a back foot. I didn't allow myself to think about it. I patak went on to the next line.
Reacted.
And I
moved
forward, kept the voice power as much as I could, and tang.
Anyone else would have just got choked at that moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there are people watching you. There were cameras. It was a press meet. Anyone would have got choked. But to not choke in that moment and then also to let that go, it's something else.
No, absolutely. And I mean it. And I promise you.
And then to be called back, huh? It's not like the same organizers call you back.
Year after year.
Year after year.
Year after year. Year after year. So understand that.
Yeah.
So, but again,
but the common man doesn't understand that, right? Now, the fact that you're called again and again, I would know, many others from my industry would. But the common man who's just watching a random video, they don't understand that. They would assume something about you, conclude something about you.
No, but can I tell you, because we are so digitally aware.
Yeah.
I'm very digitally aware. I consume content. I watch content. I see content. I'm very aware of what's happening around me. All the videos, you see comments, it's 99.9% me. Because I'll tell you why. याद रखना एक चीज, ये सबसे बड़ी बात होती है. It is the era of underdogs. It is the era of underdogs. Because if I had borrowed a cocky line, माने वो sarcasm वाला line, या मैं कुछ करता और फिर किसी ने मुझे वापस दिया, तो लोग बोलते अरे यार शाना बन रहा था. I'm talking about the common man.
Absolutely.
Maybe an auto rickshaw वाला भैया, मेरा दोस्त, would have said, अरे यार शाना बन रहा था, ले. I wasn't being shana. I was being straight up. Pump. So the common man understands that if I was being shana and they said, देखो, a joke, You might like it. Your husband may not like it.
Yeah.
But if you're straight up, there's nothing.
There's
there are
nothing.
no two sides to it.
True.
So the fact that if you see comments, you see videos, you see articles, it's unabashedly my side.
Oh.
In fact, even now, someone sent me a link saying this, and you'll see, Siddharth Khan handling the situation brilliantly. In the YouTube comments, you'll see, इस बंदे को देखो, ये होने के बाद भी क्या power दे रहा है, क्या आवाज बुलंद है, क्या ये है. So the common man will always be with the underdog.
Yeah.
Provided you're genuinely the underdog.
Right.
In fact, would you believe my work went 3 times more after that?
No.
Because people started calling me saying, भाई क्या handle किया यार, तुझे कुछ भी handle कर सकता है.
Are you
तो कोई,
serious?
yes, Baba, I'm telling you this. I had that kind of euphoria. I went and people hugged me saying, यार क्या भाई तू ये हो गया वैसे यार. So it became like that. But coming back to the star as well, he was good to me in the past.
Yeah.
He's been good to me even now.
Mm.
And even after the event, he was good to me.
Yeah. Like you said, it just could be the circumstances around him which just got him to flip.
Yeah.
But good, you just didn't take it lying low. I like that. Tell me, are there stars or actors whom you don't particularly enjoy interviewing for reasons, and then also you are compelled to do it because it's either a commitment, that your team has made or something that you have signed up for? Has that happened to you?
But at this stage now, thankfully, I don't have any kind of commitment where I have to do it.
Ooh.
But yes.
I like that.
So
I'm my own boss.
Yeah. Not my own boss, my own student. Own mazdoor. So coming back to that, years back, radio interviews were never shot and put on digital. So a star came to me and I thought he was very funny on the big screen. And he was coming for a fun film and I started throwing lines at him. I'm talking years back. I'm talking about 13, 14 years back. And I was throwing lines at him. And then I realized I was being far sharper than him in my lines. Because I fun lines mara tha, crack about, and he didn't know
You're
how to
overpowering
respond.
him.
And also throwing lines at him and he didn't know how to respond.
And
he started getting into a shell because he was funny on screen where he needed a script. But he was spontaneously not funny at all.
Ouch.
And then I saw him getting into a shell. Then obviously I maneuvered the conversation in the second half to toning down the punchlines, and it took a good roadmap. It took a very good roadmap in the second half. And then he opened up. and after that, in a couple of months, he had another film that came up. And I remember the PR person called and said, Siddharth, you're my priority. We always want you. You get us the eyeballs, you get us the rating, but the star doesn't want to do the interview with you. So I said, theek hai. I got his number from somewhere. And I sent him a message on WhatsApp saying, so-and-so, I guess you felt bad about the last time, but like you, I'm also trying to make a difference in the world of entertainment. If I asked you straight questions, and yours was a fun film, aisa nahi hai ki you're coming for a film which is very emotional or has a big message to it, then you automatically know what route to take. But this was a mad film. And I said, I'm also trying to make a difference in my field. If I'd gone straight up in that crazy film of yours, I don't think my viewers would have enjoyed it.
Right.
Just to tell you, my radio ratings have come. It was the highest rated show of the week across all stations. I would really love to win you back. Just like you, I'm trying to make a difference in the world of entertainment. I'm sure you won't understand that. Within 18 minutes, flat message came, ज़्यादा tension मत ले, कल हो जाएगा तेरा interview set.
Wow.
And he came to me next day. What did it teach me? That at times, when you're fighting an internal battle, at times you're feeling vulnerable. It's okay to surrender. But you should know who you're surrendering to. ऐसा नहीं कि किसी को भी surrender कर दिया. I chose the person I wanted to show my vulnerability too.
Yes.
I chose him and I felt he'd understand. And I sent it to him and it worked.
My God.
So sometimes when your instincts tell you that this is the right person to confide in or show your vulnerability to, show it, do it.
And who's the star probably that you enjoyed interviewing the most? Because you have done, I think, repeat interviews with
everybody. Everybody. Well, honestly, it's got to be Shah Rukh Khan. It has to be Shah Rukh Khan. You know, the beauty about him is if you're an 18-year-old, he talks to you like an 18-year-old. If you're 35-year-old, he talks to you like that. Thankfully, he follows my work. Anywhere I meet him, he comes and tells me, watching you on YouTube here. Said, watching you. In fact, when I would sit with him for interviews, he'd tell me, Acha, 3 days back, I saw this interview. He'd take names. I love him for his sharpness. I love him for his warmth. I've always believed he was ahead of his times. I remember when he used to say, I'm the best. Log bolte the. He himself confessed. People say that Shah Rukh is arrogant. No, he knew what he wanted. A person who stands in bandstand and says, one day Mumbai will be my city. That's manifestation, right?
It is.
And sometimes you've got to be your own cheerleader.
Yeah.
You've got to be your own cheerleader. If you keep saying, अच्छा इसने मुझे नहीं सपोर्ट किया, उसने नहीं किया, इसने मेरा कुछ नहीं किया, उसने मेरा कुछ नहीं किया, आपकी जिंदगी बदल जाएगी. किसी ने कुछ नहीं किया तो अपने लिए करना बैठ के यार. अपने आप को किस दिया कर, ऐसे कर दिया कर, अपने आप को हक कर दिया कर, करना यार.
I can totally imagine you doing this.
I do
Looking at the mirror and saying, क्या बात है Sid?
I promise you, कभी करते हैं, I love you darling. Like sometimes मेरी बेटियां सोचती है क्या है, मैं अपने आप से बात करता हूँ यार. Like when I'm in the gym, you know, in between work, I'm actually talking and forget my trainer, the owner of the gym comes and says, you're talking to yourself, all okay. I said, boss, मैं अपने आप को पंप कर रहा हूँ यार. मैं तेरे पास थोड़ी आ रहा हूँ बोलने के लिए, भाई तू पंप कर. Right now, so. सच में मैं ऐसे करता हूँ यार, ऐसे करता हूँ, हाँ यार, हाँ.
Oh God, I want to come to your gym and work out.
But generally, show से पहले भी मैं अपने आप से बात करता हूँ यार.
Really?
Promise, I talk a lot to myself.
I used to do that, but not the way you were. I would like internalize.
नहीं, मैं बात
I
कर
can
वैसे
do this. This is going to go great.
I do all that. Boss, Hrithik Roshan, yaar. Before an award show, he was getting on stage. I was doing the voiceovers live. मैं कसम खाता हूँ, Hrithik was walking up and down talking to himself, before a performance, and I loved it.
We're all the same.
They're all the same, Baba. They're all the same. वो MDA कंपनी का सेम है, हाँ, मंत्रिया सेम है. I mean, कुछ लोग झोल झपाटा करते हैं, वो अलग बात है. उसकी बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, but हर इंसान वैसे ही है deep down,
But you are like energy wise, and this, my favorite wise, you're reminding me of Anil Kapoor, who is known in the industry for boosting his own confidence by telling everyone, hey, I'm looking great.
मैं सच में बता रहा हूँ यार. Literally, man, I genuinely event से पहले बात करता हूँ, कभी कभार podcast से पहले बात करता हूँ अपने आप से. And subconscious, पता नहीं रहता, ये मुझे लोग बोलते हैं. Like my daughters see me in the house. Sometimes I'm walking up, Papa, what are you talking to yourself here? But I do. In fact, I ask myself the question, give myself the answer also. कभी solution चाहिए होता ना, कभी कभार होता ना, मान के चलो मनीषा आप आई मेरे पास. You just said, this is the problem, blah, 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 blah. I'm just hearing you out. You're actually giving your own solution in a few minutes.
That is true. That does happen.
वो मैं अपने आप करता हूँ यार, क्योंकि मैंने अपने आप को बहुत self dependent कर दिया है. YouTube was a process of self dependency.
But what a patient game that is. It is a game. It's a gamble. Not everyone achieves the success you have achieved. But kitna patience, Sid. How many years have you invested to be able to see the kind of response and rewards that you are experiencing?
Honestly, and again, I'm not trying to be an 80s, 90s star who's trying to be humble saying, ऐसा वो मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ, genuine. मैं कसम खाता हूँ, YouTube keeps me on my toes. My events keep me on my toes. And I'll tell you why. Because dynamics keep changing. जैसे एक बहुत बड़े ब्लॉगर है यूट्यूब पर, राजेश रवानी, जो मेरे अच्छे दोस्त भी है. वो एक ट्रक ड्राइवर है जो छत्तीसगढ़ में ट्रक चलाते हैं. And I was the first person to get him on a YouTube podcast. He drives a truck and he spoke to me about his journey from 30,000 rupees to 6 crores. Okay? I got him. It is one of my best podcasts till date.
When you say best, you are referring to views or as content creator, you're saying?
Can I tell you, sometimes what you feel from inside translates to views as well. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो बोलते हैं यार, ये मेरा बेस्ट था पर व्यूज नहीं आया. पर मेरे साथ ये है, जब भी मेरी इंस्टिंक्ट कहती है, वो व्यूज में भी बहुत ऊपर चले जाती है. So for me, he was fascinating. Right? So 2020 में लॉकडाउन हुआ, no events, nothing. Thankfully, I did voiceovers. I never gave that up. So I was doing a lot of voiceovers. And I just wrote to my radio station in May 2020 saying, मैं छोड़ रहा हूँ. मेरी मैनेजर मुझे बोले आप क्या कर रहे हो यार, क्या हो? But I gave that up because that's when I introspected and I realized what I wanted from life. I wanted self-dependency. I didn't want to be reliant on anyone on this planet. And I said, now or never. And I told my wife and she said, go for it, yeah. And I wrote that email. You know why? Because I started realizing PR companies, marketing companies, stars were coming to me over a period of time. They stopped asking me, आप कौन से platform से हो? Stars, PR people, companies, brands started asking, saying, मुझे सिद्धार्थ करन चाहिए इंटरव्यू के लिए.
Lovely.
That's when I realized it's not कि मैं इस platform के साथ हूँ या उस platform के साथ हूँ. So I should convert it to my YouTube. But when I called up people and they said, देख कोशिश करेंगे इंटरव्यूज के लिए, बट नहीं भी हो सकता है क्योंकि एक नया कॉन्सेप्ट है. इंडिविजुअल यूट्यूबर आ रहा है इंटरव्यू करने. व्लॉगर्स थे, एक दो पॉडकास्टर थे जो अच्छा कर रहे थे, बट दे वर नॉट डूइंग एंटरटेनमेंट इंटरव्यूज, दे वर डूइंग other genre interviews. But you know the layers in entertainment interviews. Manager है, film PR है, film marketing है, personal managers है, personal PR है. माने कितने layers है. It's the toughest industry to crack in terms of interviews because there's so many layers. They said, मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, कोशिश कर सकते हैं. Then I said, chalo. And I started every day getting up and doing interviews. Every day. And I was bullish about it. I was bullish because I told myself, boss, I just want to enter a room where when I meet someone, there should be no agenda. There should be no agenda. That person should feel that I like that person. Work comes, it should be organic. I see a lot of people in our industry meeting people with agendas all the time. They meet you as friends, but घुमा के they want to lead to that कब मरीशा एंकरिंग के बारे में बात करेगी मेरे साथ और मुझे शो देगी.
True.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all because everyone has to fight for survival. I wanted to reach a point where I meet event agencies. Everyone has friends. Yeah. Just काम हुआ. Great. I will show my zeal, enthusiasm to work for you.
Right.
I will express my desire to work for you. But that's not the agenda. And I realized this was the only platform that could make it happen. So every day I started putting up a video. Every day. I remember I went to Bangalore during the lockdown. And my father asked me, every day you're doing an interview, but by the time virtual shows started, so I was doing 2-3 virtual shows a day.
Oh my.
So the monetary
2-3 in a day.
Yeah. 1 घंटा ये fireside chats होने लगे brand के, ये सब फट. And because I did radio, right? So for me to do virtual events was very easy because I didn't need people to be in front of me. I did radio all my life and I didn't have people in front of me. तो मेरे पिताजी ने एक बार, यार रोज जाके तू इंटरव्यू कर रहा है, do you make money? सर थोड़ा बहुत money हो जाता है. And my dad was like, and he kept quiet. And now I tell my dad, see.
Investment.
It's investment, yeah. It's investment.
Yeah.
I see a lot of podcasters now coming in, which is great for the podcast fraternity. माने 1000 लोग podcast देख और सुन रहे थे. Thanks to a lot of podcasters coming. Now the market will be 10,000 people listening and consuming you.
Yes.
But a few of them will drop out because it's not sustainable monetary wise, financially and all that.
True.
But it's good that everyone's getting into the game. It makes the viewership more, the listenership more.
Absolutely.
But हाँ, बहुत बहुत मेहनत लगती है, कभी कभार आप थक भी जाते हो क्योंकि आप इवेंट लाइव करते हो। जैसे मैं इवेंट्स होस्ट करता हूँ, अगले दिन सुबह लैंड करता हूँ, 9 बजे जाके 3 पॉडकास्ट निकालता हूँ, फिर रात को फ्लाइट लेता हूँ, नेक्स्ट सिटी जाता हूँ। बट अगेन आई एम बुलिश अबाउट इट एंड आई डोंट लाइक लूजिंग.
You don't. I think you are totally there, focused, but also I think you're not consumed by the end result. You're just doing that job right at that time without allowing the end result to affect your performance of that day, because at the end it's performance. You're facing a camera or you're facing an audience. You're there. Do you remember the first video of yours that went viral, or the first podcast that went viral and you were like, that's it?
बंदी सही पॉडकास्टर है, सब सही सवाल पूछती है. शाबाश मेरी शेरनी.
शुक्रिया शुक्रिया.
अपने आप को भी ऐसे कर लो तुम.
I have never done that my whole life.
चलो अभी कर दिया तुमने. हाँ, तो एक फोन का कैमरा था.
हाँ.
सो एक डंडा माइक था ऐसे वाला. हाँ. भारी भरकम जैसे डोले बनते हैं ऐसे, वो माइक ऐसे ले गया. एक कैमरा फोन. हाँ. कोई लाइट नहीं, कुछ नहीं. पहुंचा वहां पे, वरुण और आलिया बैठे थे. उनको यहां बैठाया वहां बैठाया ताकि लाइट आए. तो JW मैरियट का हम लोग ने कर्टन खोल दिया ताकि लाइट आए. तो ऐसे पकड़ा हूं. और जो फोन पकड़ा था वो मेरा ड्राइवर था. उसमें बड़ा स्वीट ड्राइवर है, बहुत दारू पीता था. थैंकफुली उस दिन दारू पी के नहीं आया था वो. थैंक गॉड. एंड दारू पी के चलाता नहीं था, घर जाके दारू पीता था बाय द वे. ठीक है, तो वो पकड़ा था. तो ऐसी बातें गप्पे सब चल रहे थे. देन मैंने एक सवाल पूछा कि वरुण, डिड यू हैव अ क्रश ऑन आलिया? आलिया, डिड यू एवर हैव अ क्रश ऑन वरुण? तो आलिया ने एक लाइन छोड़ दी कि हाँ, एट वन टाइम वी डिड, बट यू नो व्हाट, इट जस्ट डिडंट गो टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल. ऐसा कुछ कहा. हाँ. Which clearly stated that there was a potential of taking it to the next level. 12-15 मिनट का वीडियो था, डाल दिया. एंड माइंड यू, रॉ, एक ही कैमरा, यू नो, डंडा माइक, कैमरा फ्रेम हिल रहा है, डंग 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 डंग, ऐसे सब चल रहा है माने. और डाल दिया 7 बजे. अगले दिन 10 बजे 12 मिस्ड कॉल 3-4 दोस्तों से. अबे तेरा वीडियो फट गया रे, फट गया, इस कॉल फट गया रे, फट गया. 90,000 व्यूज. And then in 4-5 days went to lakhs and lakhs. और जो मेरा सब्सक्राइबर बेस था 200 सब्सक्राइबर्स का, वो 92,000 सब्सक्राइबर्स पर गया. पर उससे मैंने एक चीज सीखा कि कंटेंट इंपॉर्टेंट होता है रे. क्योंकि ना मेरे पास 5 कैमरास था, ना मेरे पास कुछ था, बट व्हाट वर्क वाज द कंटेंट. तो तब से मेरे अंदर ये और कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया है कि I may not have the best production in the world. Yes. I may not have the best this, that. But I develop that confidence कि मेरा content अच्छा होगा ना, निकलेगा भाई.
God.
So that's it. Imagine.
That's so important, because so many people would be thinking otherwise, getting consumed in everything, but not able to focus on the content game of it, which I think you understood so rightly and well timed it. Good decision, very bold decisions. Whenever you've taken a bold decision, it has worked for you.
Can I tell you one more small thing?
Please.
जैसे corporate events में, जब मैं आया था, at that time, people would not make corporate employees stand on top of chairs and dance.
Yeah.
Believe you me.
Oh yeah.
They never used to do that. And I was the first person to do it.
Yeah.
अब सब लोग इंस्पायर होके करवा देते, but ठीक है. And I was the first person genuinely who did it.
Yeah.
Because मेरे अंदर वो कीड़ा था. क्योंकि किसी ने मुझे बोला था, यार ये कॉर्पोरेट शो है, देख, कॉर्पोरेट लोग ये नहीं करते, वो नहीं करते. पर मैंने कहा करना क्या है? तो बोले मजे करवाओ, बट ये कॉर्पोरेट है, ये लोग खुलेंगे नहीं. एंड आई वेंट स्पॉन्टेनियसली ऑन स्टेज एंड मेड देम डू दैट. एंड बिलीव यू मी, till date that same brand uses me till date unless I say no to a show.
Oh.
And that's more than 20 years. And I promise you, because that time again वो कीड़ा था ना, वो बोल रहा कॉर्पोरेट लोग ये नहीं कर सकते थे, वो नहीं कर सकते. And I ठकाक did it.
Wow.
I did it. I'm telling you.
I like this. जो लोग आपको बोलेंगे ये नहीं करना है, you chase that and see where you get.
अभी मैं वापस वही बोल रहा हूँ. कितनी बार मेरे कुछ इवेंट दोस्त होते हैं, यार तू तो हाई एनर्जी है रे, हाई एनर्जी है रे। और कल मैं एक इवेंट पे गया था जहां आप भी थी, पर आप जल्दी निकल गई थी क्योंकि बार बंद था। जल्दी बार बंद हो गया। पर
मैं तुम्हें दोबारा कभी मेरी सच्चाई नहीं बताऊंगी।
मेरी नेबर की वाइफ रीटा भी ऐसी बातें करती है, सब छोड़ देती है बाहर। बट तो वही हुआ, राइट? मैं क्या कह रहा था, मैं भूल ही गया। तूने यार बाहर की Did I get you into trouble?
No, no. Not at all. Not at all. You were telling me yesterday you came for an event. उसके पहले
हाँ, तो मुझे तो you know people used to say high energy, and then this 2-3 people ऐसे से, अरे कैसे लोगों को इमोशनल कर देता है, लोग रोते हैं, दिल छू लेता है. So look at the change.
The change.
The change. But I'm again coming to you all. Yeah, is it right to put a stamp on people? एक चीज वर्क करता है, आप ही हम लोग को फोन करके बोलते हो तोड़ फोड़ मचा, एनर्जी करवा, ये कर. अगर हम वही करते रहते तो आप बोलते हो वही कर सकते हो.
Yes.
Boss, you are paying me, you are telling me to do it. The day you tell me, नहीं यार,
Do it
straight
your
रखना,
way.
do it your way, or go straight up. We will do that. And the same people who used to come and say, अरे यार, high energy, ये वो. कल वही लेडी मुझसे बोल रही है, यार, I'm getting emotional watching your videos. But it had to take YouTube videos, which is now thankfully translated
It
to
is.
events where people are giving me that genre of work also, straight up
Yeah.
wala, ye sab, and I'm enjoying that too. But I'm just saying, सबको box में डाल के.
Yeah. Don't limit yourself.
Yeah.
Explore the way you want to. I want to see you in movies now, Sid. Is that going to happen?
Can I tell you very honestly?
Yes.
मुझे अच्छे डायरेक्टर्स ने कैरेक्टर रोल्स ऑफर किए हैं,
Ah.
even during conversations. But no, I'll tell you why from day one.
Okay.
Promise you. Imagine मैं अपना ही बिजनेस कट कर रहा हूं ये लाइन बोल के.
Yes, exactly.
But never say never.
Uh-huh.
But at this point of time and in the past, I've maintained that. I always wanted to be known as one of the best hosts and conversationalists
Wow.
in the world. And I'm not talking about India,
I
in the
like that.
world. And that would have never happened. Let me just say one small thing. Say a big director comes to me. Deep down, I want to do a role in his film. Will I ask him the questions I want to ask? क्योंकि मुझे डर रहेगा कि ये बंदा मुझसे खफा हो जाएगा या नहीं चलेगा ठीक. मुझे जो रोल चाहिए उनसे,
True.
वो मुझे नहीं मिलेगा.
Yes.
So I realized if I'm looking at wanting to be an actor, then I can never be one of the best podcasters in the world
Yeah.
or hosts, because my underlying theme is going to be getting
Growing.
work out of him. And I realized I can't do that. I want to be true to this. So I can ask a director what I want to ask him,
Yeah.
because I don't want anything from him.
True.
When I don't want anything from him, the conversations are eye to eye, heart to heart.
As
कोई बड़ा
real
नहीं,
as it can
कोई
get.
छोटा नहीं, सब सेम लेवल फील्ड में है.
Yeah. No, but Sid, honestly, the way you have had such a wonderful career of 30 years, right?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It just feels like, a few years and you have reached here, but the actual story spans 30 years. You yourself, your story itself is like a movie, title of which is The Show Must Go On.
But I love this, yeah. And you know what I really like about you? I saw your clips, यार. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा यार.
Thank
तू
you.
बहुत दिल से बोलती है. You're blessed with a beautiful family.
Yes, I am.
I hear a lot of people in our entertainment business. I'm not judging you. You hear them saying, I don't want to get married. I don't want to have a boyfriend because I feel that it'll affect my work. It'll affect my work. I'm not judging you.
No.
But hello, yeah. When you have a great companion, I'm not saying
Yeah.
marriage.
No,
But
totally.
when you have
You're
a companion, they give you wings to fly,
Yes,
right?
they
So
do.
my wife empowered me. My daughters
Absolutely.
empower me. When I leave home every day,
right. Yeah.
I feel
Definitely your story has changed after you got married. I have to say that.
I got a good girl, yeah.
Yeah.
But can I tell you, every day when I step out,
Yeah.
I feel unbeatable. मुझे लगता है कोई छू नहीं पाएगा. जानते हो क्यों? Every day when I step out of my home, every day I tell the man above, I'm doing this for myself. but I'm doing this for Adhira, Saisha, Neha, and my parents.
Oh,
And I feel no one can break me down. No one can make me lose. And I feel that strength of power that comes in.
totally.
But at the same time, I want people to know me as a good man. I want, when my daughters enter a room, I want people to say, your father was a good man. He helped
Oh.
us. And I want them to hear that. I mean, it's great when people say, "Arey, your father is a great host,
Yeah.
all that." But I want them to hear your father was a good man.
Great human being. You
Maybe-
want to give them that sense
Yeah,
of
maybe
pride.
at times we're in different stages in our
Yes.
lives. But at this stage, I want to help people. यार जितना हो सके मैं कोशिश तो करता हूँ ये.
Oh, sweet.
और एक अच्छा होगा कि जहाँ पे मेरी बेटियां जाएं बोले कि यार people are saying my father was a good man. Yeah.
That you have been. You have been a great soul. And I'm sure you know this, but I'm still going to reiterate that you're loved by all. You know the event industry loves you. You know the entertainment industry does. You just showed me some amazing messages that the who's who from Bollywood has sent to you. I think it's love all the way. It's your good vibe. And I'm sure your kids are going to be absolutely proud of you. Always.
अच्छा एक प्रॉमिस करेगी मुझसे?
Bolo.
प्रॉमिस.
Promise?
तू गलती से भी, एक तो भाई मैं इसको आप नहीं बोल सकता, मुझे बहुत से लोग जब
नहीं।
गेस्ट से बोलता है ना, मुझे गेस्ट लोग ट्रोल
I'll
करते
have to
कभी
cry.
बार, सम पीपल ट्रोल मी यार, तू इससे आप क्यों नहीं बोल रहा, आप बोलो. अरे मैंने 30 साल से किसी को जानता हूं तो आप कैसे बोलूंगा
नहीं,
यार.
नहीं.
सो आई डोंट वांट यू टू एवर स्टॉप दिस बिकॉज आई फील इट एंड आई प्रॉमिस यू. ये क्लिप सेव करना, बाद में जब ये पॉडकास्ट और बड़ा होगा तो मुझे थैंक करना. This is going to be your biggest achievement. I promise you. Take this from me in blood, not in blood. Tomato sauce, नहीं तो भाई ठीक है, पर this is going to be your
Thank
biggest
you.
achievement. और ये क्लिप सेव करना,
Oh my God.
बाद में मुझे प्ले करना जब ये सच आएगा, because what you're doing is fabulous. Yeah, the kind of people you talk to, the way you talk, you laugh from the heart. And you know why you're also going to be a great podcaster, if not already? You know, when you guests come to your house,
Yeah.
you, your husband make everyone feel so warm. Everybody feels they own the Kale house.
Yes.
When you make people feel so loved and wanted, that will come onto your podcast because people will feel the warmth from you. So this is going to be your bigger success story.
Oh God.
Mark my words. पर अगर give up किया ना,
नहीं करूंगी.
promise?
Promise.
Zaban.
Promise. After you say this,
Yes.
I'm getting the confidence. Promise.
It's going to be a bigger success story. I mean, you do great events, you do, आपका institute है, बहुत चीजें करती है. This is going to be a bigger success
Oh
story.
my God. Sid, I can't even tell you right now.
Imagine दूसरा चीज ऐसे वापस coming back to all those people say I want to be single because it'll affect my work.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that, yeah. Look at you. Your husband is pushing you and saying, "Tu
Always.
kar yaar, tu
Yeah.
kar yaar."
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly,
isn't that strength, na?
It is strength. And imagine the kind of confidence that person has in himself to be able to let his wife take that lead and be there. Everyone keeps telling me in the industry, you're always everywhere. That's because there's somebody extremely secure sitting back there and giving me that push, not at all baffled by the extra attention that I get.
Sorry, I'm going to extend it by 2 more minutes. So,
Please
आजकल
do.
हम लोग डिप्रेशन की बातें करते हैं.
Yes.
It's sad. They are going to say, yeah, the world is saying, the doctors are saying that mental health,
Yeah.
the pandemic is coming. Every second house is going to have someone or the other down and out in the head.
Yeah.
I could be wrong on the numbers, so please excuse me on that. But imagine if you have a companion.
Yeah.
जिसके साथ आप रो सको, हंस सको, माने बेवकूफों की तरह बिहेव कर सको, फाट कर सको, है कि नहीं? नाक निकाल के पोंछ के उनके शर्ट पे डाल सकते हो. ये भी तो है ना. इमेजिन वो पर्सन आपको क्या कर रही है यार, बट विल स्टिल हग यू, राइट? So yeah, don't just believe that success आता है only if you're single. नहीं यार.
No. Actually, this is a good example. We are a good example.
तूने हाथ तो
of
पोंछा ना
doing
नाक वाक.
it. Even I'm not checked with you. Oh God, Sid, I wish this would not come to an end and we could just go on and on.
Yeah,
It's
thanks,
been
man.
so
Thank you.
good.
Thank
It's
you,
been so
Nalini.
good. I'm going to keep bothering you to come back because it really felt good talking to you.
And you must,
Genuinely.
यार आप लोग नहीं सपोर्ट करोगे तो कौन सपोर्ट करेगा? शी इज ऑल्सो द अंडरडॉग स्टोरी.
Yes.
अपने बलबूते पे चैनल खड़ा कर रही है. तो सब्सक्राइब टू अ चैनल, लाइक हर चैनल, सपोर्ट हर विन इज आवर विन. शो मस्ट गो ऑन.
Thank you. Thank you for that shout out.
अरे
Love you.